Off the coast of Sicily, there used to be an island here. It's not a myth. It actually existed above the sea and not long ago. It has Google reviews. And if you're feeling brave enough, you can go underwater and touch it. This island is part of a large underwater volcano located in the middle of the Mediterranean. And it's not inconsequential. In fact, this island almost caused a major geopolitical incident when it last appeared. So why was it so important, and what would happen if it came back today? This is the story of Graham Island, or l'Isola Ferdinandea. It all began in the summer of 1831. For weeks, strange things were happening near the Sicilian town of Sciacca. Navy ships felt earthquakes. The town was overwhelmed by the smell of sulfur, apparently so strong it blackened silver. Sailors reported columns of smoke rising above the water, with some even claiming they'd spotted sea monsters. It was actually just the ocean bubbling from volcanic activity. By July 17th, what started as bubbling water had become a full-fledged island. A Sicilian customs official named Michele Fiorini became the first person to set foot on it, planting an oar to claim it for the Kingdom of Sicily. Within weeks, this newborn chunk of rock had grown to almost 3 miles in circumference and over 200 feet tall. It even had 2 small legs, and that's when things got complicated. This wasn't just any island. Its location in the Mediterranean made it strategically valuable. So valuable that 4 different powers rushed to claim it. The British got there first officially, naming it Graham Island after the First Lord of the Admiralty and planting the Union Jack. They saw it as the perfect naval base, closer to Europe than their colony at Malta. The Kingdom of Sicily wasn't having it. They sent their own ship to rename it Ferdinandea after their king. Their nobles were already dreaming about luxury beach resorts. Spain claimed that because the last time the island sank, both Sicily and its nearby islands were under Spanish sovereignty. Therefore, the island belonged to them. France actually claimed that they had arrived first, sending a geologist who named it Julia, since it came up in July. This newly born island threatened to spark serious diplomatic tensions. Some observers worried that a whole mountain chain might emerge, potentially connecting Sicily to Tunisia and reshaping Mediterranean politics forever. Tourists even began visiting it, unaware how fleeting their opportunity would be. The island was made of loose volcanic material that quickly eroded under Mediterranean waves. By January 1832, just 6 months after emerging, it had completely sunk beneath the water. The geopolitical dispute was over. Nature had effectively taken back its creation before humans could fight over it. But the island may have had one lasting impact. In August 1831, people worldwide reported seeing bizarrely colored suns, blue, purple, and green, likely caused by volcanic particles in the atmosphere. Some researchers believe that Graham Island's eruption was responsible. This atmospheric phenomenon had serious consequences in America, where enslaved preacher Nat Turner interpreted the blue-green sun as a divine sign to launch his rebellion. Though the uprising was crushed, it exposed the deep instability of slavery. It became a rallying symbol for abolitionists pushing the nation towards civil war. Today, the volcano remains active beneath the waves. The top of the cone sits just 26 feet below the water surface. If it erupts again with enough force, Graham Island could reappear. And if it does, it's difficult to imagine how this would play out in the geopolitical situation today. Would Italy claim it? What would the EU do? For now, the only thing marking this brief island's existence is an underwater memorial plaque placed by Sicilian divers in 2001. It reads, "This piece of land, once Ferdinandea, belonged and shall always belong to the Sicilian people.